Hello, welcome back. Today is day 9. If you have something to drink and you're ready, let's get this party started. So you guys know I'm not using a traditional tarot deck. This is just one of my faves. Let's find the proper page here. I've got a ton of bookmarks. This one, day 9, the world. Let's find the card. Just gonna look for the card real quick. I'm getting distracted. It's the world. I look and I'm like, oh, I love that card. I guess I could have done this off camera and already have been prepared. Aha, there it is. The world. Found it. Now this is, of course, not a traditional tarot deck that most people use. I love this holographic, I guess, I don't know. I don't even know what kind you would call it. I just love it. All right, let's look closer at the traditional one. This card, the world for day 9, is considered the dance of life. Every beginning and every ending. You see how it is continuous, where it's eating its own tail, and the same in the traditional one. So the numbers for this card, if you are drawing them for numbers, are 21 and 3. The astrology is Saturn. And the affirmation is, this world is as much mine as anyone else's. I will give it a treat to remember. Meditation. The only world we truly call our home is the one within. I love that. I love it. It's beautiful, really. Now, you guys, don't forget. Well, actually, before we go any further, let me get my intro. Welcome. I'm Grandma GAINZ. This is Bohippianlife. I'm a reselling grandma on multiple platforms, and if you're interested in that, I will leave all the links in the description box below. But this video is Learn the Language of Tarot. And it is also a review of this book. So, you guys, if you have any input, anything like that, leave a comment. We would love to hear from you. Love to hear from you, and I like to hear what you think, how you feel about it, and the book too in general. The lesson of the world. Reading a spread's outcome. The world is the first major arcana card, or arcana, depending on how you pronounce it, on our journey in tarot. Today we'll discuss the differences between the majors and the minors and look at the card itself. The card itself is which we consider close to everyone. It is the world itself. We often describe the differences between the majors and minors like a river. The minors are more like a still river where you could paddle, say one's canoe, wherever you want. And the majors are more like the strong current, where it's more advisable to go with the flow. When we have a mixture in a reading, It is like a whitewater rafting. A large number of majors is the force is strong, and a majority of minors is more do as you will type. Now the world. It's sort of everything. In some decks, it's called the universe. We say the image is like a mirror, a reflection of all things. Can you see both cards? Okay. This accords with its position on the tree of life. This card is attributed to our own psyche. Let me explain. The unknowable world of action, which we only perceive through senses and mental image of it. The world is an image of that interface. It appears to be the world, but it's our mental experience of an unknowable event. I hope that makes sense. I know it's all very mystical. And in a reading, it can signify that the card is showing where the querent or the event are most closely linked, most projected and introjected. The most is connected and at stake in that position in a reading. So if the card shows up in the other's position of a Celtic cross reading, for example, it's showing that how the person sees others is most important in the whole situation. We can also look at the image as an axis and in time and space. The symbol of the woman dancing, poised, is the axis of the universe, delicately balanced. This card symbolizes, in this regard, a completion, a synthesis, a perfect equilibrium in events. So it is a card of completion, the all, the image reflecting reality and everything. What do you make of this card when it turns up? Say, as an outcome in a reading. Now let's look and see what the World card has to say. The World says, the time has come to venture forth and become one with me. Come and discover the diversity that I embody. I have great hospitality to offer if only you would venture forth and share in my great bounty. Let's get to these keywords, and these are important, you guys. Keywords are important. If you have your guidebook, use that highlighter and highlight those keywords that stick out and, I don't know, I want to say like emblazon themselves in your brain, if that's right. When I don't want to forget something, I know this is a little off track here, but like if I misplace things, my keys, for example, when I set my keys down, I visualize a bomb going off and I never forget where my keys are. So the same thing with these keywords. If you visualize the importance of them, little, maybe little fireworks, little bombs of something going off, so you can remember, it helps me. Keywords for the world: diversity, experience, triumph, fulfillment, reward, completion, ending, wholeness, achievement, cycles, new beginnings, endings, voyage, freedom. There's so many words. We better have some coffee before it gets cold. So quickly going through the card in your life reading for the individual, if your querent has a career or financial question or a relationship question, we're going to go through those portions right now. Career and financial, this card indicates a successful conclusion and new beginning of a career. Health, this card indicates a whole body response to the present circumstances and awareness that all things are connected, mental, psychological, physical, and environmental. There's so much more. Relationship. This card indicates a realistic attitude and wholeness to the relationship. All things are for the good, and it is a relationship which has a real connection. In travel and lifestyle, this card indicates a positive and successful journey with a new perspective. Education, this card indicates the need to be realistic about your studies and to apply them to real life situations. And there is more. So you guys, study your guidebook. In spiritual awareness and self-development, this card shows that the world is indeed your oyster. There are new openings and opportunities ready for you if you, like the Fool, are willing to step in the world and take risks. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. If you would like to connect with your card today, go for a walk or learn something about the world you don't know yet. Go to the zoo. You are blocking this card today by 1, being narrow-minded and judgmental of people. You are blocking this card today by 2, stopping yourself from doing what you want to do. You are blocking this card today by 3, deliberately avoiding completing a task. And you are blocking this card today by 4, not cooperating with a team effort. If you enjoy this type of content, I hope you give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Subscribe. I would love to have you in the family. Share. You never know who might be interested in this type of content. And don't forget to check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level offers that member something different. Subscribers, nothing changes for you. I hope you guys have the best day ever. I'll see you in the next video.